Yeah, this is a roll between Dave Eddy. He's a very high brown belt, close to black, um, and Aaron, who I believe his name's Aaron. He's a white belt, maybe 6 or 8 months into it. Dave is a really good half guard player, and you'll see throughout this roll, which is kind of actually kind of a roll and a half in terms of the time. He pulls him in quite often into half guard, and then works to a top position from there. Something he's very good at right here. You can see that's what he's doing. He's looks like he's got an underhook and trying to get up on top. There he goes right there. One thing he does really well is he uses his weight. He probably weighs maybe 170 or 80. And Aaron, the guy in the bottom, is about maybe 160. But he uses weight to in pressure passing, to pass guard. He's very slow and methodical. But one thing I'd say about this is that he's not really going hard on him. He realizes that Aaron's, kind of newer, and he's kind of just working through it. And Aaron, throughout this, is doing a really, really good job of defending. He's picking up on the cues that Dave is giving him, and he's working through those to trying to do what he can do, because somebody at Dave's level is hard to really to do much with sometimes when you're at a lower level. Now he's a mount, and you can see he's got all of his weight on him. He's got his feet up and hooked. He's typically I've rolled with him a lot. He'll usually go to high mount right here, or some type of modified high mount. So he stepped over his right arm. He's trying to open up his left arm right here. And I think he probably looks like he's going towards a triangle. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't look very tight though. You can see the gap between his right leg and Aaron's neck. Aaron's trying to escape. And it's pretty hard, when you got a really good-sized, strong, skilled guy on top of you like that. Still got him in the triangle, but it just doesn't look like he's got it. It's not optimal. Yeah, there he goes. He releases it. Goes back into some kind of, I guess it'd be a close guard inside. Now he's back in, it looks like he's back in kind of a half guard situation. Or maybe trying to get onto his back. He just needs to bring that left hook in. You have to pull him fully onto the back. There he goes. This roll seems like it's kind of slow, but a lot of it has to do with the way that Dave, the way he rolls. It's very methodical, and it's like almost like an anaconda, where he gets on top of you, puts pressure, and it just manipulates you into a position that's beneficial for him. And Aaron, he's doing a really good job of defending on all this. I know that Dave could submit him pretty easily at most any of this time, but he's doing a good job of defending. Yeah, there you go. Damn, that's the arm bar. Tighten it up a little bit. He taps, yeah. And Dave, as I said, he's a half guard player, and I'm sure he pulls him right into half guard right here. There you go, half guard. Yeah, and then he manipulates it back to where he's on top and sweeps or whatever. He's got the underhook. He'll probably sweep him, I would think. Maybe not. There you go. Ah, deep half guard. There you go, dude. He's got him a deep half guard. And I'll just bet you he'll end up on top here. Scrambling to be on top very soon. He's got his Aaron's right leg hooked up, pushing him back. There you go. He swept him back. It's number one. Number one with a Glover. There you go. Dave's on top. Side control. No, he's reaching for the gi. Looks like some kind of a, maybe a neon belly, like some kind of bow and arrow. No, that doesn't look very pleasant. There he goes, he's back into mount. One thing I'd say about Aaron is that, this is about a 9 or 10 minute roll. And Aaron's been very good about defending and keeping his gas tank, keeping himself calm and not spazzing and gassing on it. Dave has the advantage in most of these positions, but you can see he knows when to use energy and not, which is a really cool thing when you're only been training 6 or 8 months. Looks like Dave's going for some kind of a triangle. Another one. I don't remember him ever doing that to me, but it looks like that's one of his favorite things these days. I must have submitted him. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like it. He's like, "Are you okay? All right, dude. Yeah. Cool." Yeah, so this is pretty much the end of the roll. Dave's just talking to him about, what kind of help him out. Like I said, Aaron did a really good job of defending and not spazzing out and using too much energy to get out of positions that there's no way he's going to get out of. And Dave was very methodical. He always is, and just kept a lot of pressure on him, and uses a half guard very effectively.